Now you see I'm holding this horn today. I'm holding it for a reason. I'm not going to play it. But people always ask, when it comes to the singing, if I'm just starting out, what should I be doing first? And one of the most important things I find is that you want to start to learn how to use your lips. Right, because a lot of times people take singing lessons, and what will happen is I've asked people, "Hey, you took some lessons?" I said, "Well, what did they do?" They said, "Came in and they just put some music in front of me, a song, or asked me to start singing." I said, "Did they show you anything before they started?" Nope, just said start singing. And I'm gonna look at this a little differently. So if you're a beginner, or even if you've been singing a while, I'm gonna go over something that's just a little basic foundation for your singing, and that's your mouth and your lips. So one of the reasons why I got this old horn out is this. Your lips work under the same principle as any brass instrument or wind instrument. It has a bell in the front. Now, if you notice, they crafted this instrument to where it veers out in a curve because sound, when it's released into the air, travels in a curved frequency. Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to focus on our lips. So we're going to be doing some exercises. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, it's singing." I'm like, "No, to me, it's not singing, it's exercises." So I'm going to put this down. All right. All right. Don't worry about that. It was old anyway. So now what we're going to do is this. We're going to focus on our lips. We're going to use 5 sounds. So everything that we do, we want to alleviate muscle tension in the side of the neck, that trapezius muscle that runs along the side down to the shoulder. What we want to do is this. We don't want it to flex because remember, your throat is in an open position. So I'm showing it to you actually how it would be if we were looking at it in the microscope, be looking down on it. But if I turned it this way and said, "This is your throat and this is your head," right? What we don't want to do is we don't want to flex those muscles that are on the side by pulling and smashing this way. And what I mean by that is this. We don't want to pull back in the smile. We want to push everything to the front. This is an exercise. This is not singing. This is an exercise. This is not singing. Okay? So, what we're looking at is this. We're going to do sue. So, it's like a kiss. Sue, so, say, see, saw, sue. Look at my hands going through the fingers. Sue, so, say, see, saw. Okay? Now that's real important because what's going to happen is this. As you start to use your voice more and more, you want to use it in a relaxed position where there's no tension. So we're already going to be getting real emotional and intense when we start to sing, but we don't want to do things that are going to be like trained in to a bad habit. So what we're doing right now is exercising. We're not singing. It's going to sound like singing, but it's not singing. All right. So now I'm going to start with a simple sound, just the sue, like we did before. Simple melody, I should say. So now we're going to go sue. Now, if you notice, when I did sue, I went up in pitch, but I didn't move my lips. And the reason why I started with that sue first is because sue is the simplest sound to sing. It stays in one position. If you were to open your mouth and sing that sue as you go up, you'd be singing from your throat. Meaning if you did this, sue, everything that's keeping you from getting an ooh sound is going to be the jaw dropping. You've got to stay in a tight circle for ooh. So it's got to be ooh. It cannot be ooh. That's muscle tension and that's a distortion of the sound. We don't want that. So remember, sue is in one position. Next sound. So. So is a circle. Now what happens is this. As you go up in pitch, you've got to create more space. I wish I could put a piano right here on the side. I'm probably going to do that anyway. And what happens is this. If you were playing a piano and it was sideways, as you started to play this way, going up, it will give you a lower pitch. So right now what we're going to do is this. We're going to move the jaw. All the other sounds that we're making have to stretch the jaw. So it's so, oh, oh. You got lips. So, oh, oh. Now when you go to say, you're going to have a tendency to want to smile, but I don't want that because that's tension. I want the ugly fish face. Say, hey, hey. And then C, same position. C, E, E. Saw, long and narrow. Saw, oh, oh. So now, what's happening is this. I'm creating that same thing that the horn does. It's veering out, giving you more of a shape that's in a curved frequency when it's released. So right now, that's going to take the tension of your voice. So what happens is as you're starting to exercise, you're building the muscles in a relaxed position. Okay, so one thing you want to understand also is this. Even though we didn't really talk about the body today, I just want to focus on the lips. In order for you to use the lips correctly, as you go up in pitch, you're going to need support from your body. So what I mean by that is this. As I'm singing, let me tippy-toe a little. So my stomach is breathing in, forward. And as I go up in pitch, I need more air support to hit the higher note. Okay? Because in my other previous videos, when you learned about body mechanics and your vocal cords are moved by air speeds. Remember that. So I'm not going to get into that right now because that's in another video. So now what we're going to be doing is this. Sue, as you go up, you're going to draw the stomach back and compress the air up to help you hit the higher note. So it's Sue. All the air is gone. Breathe in. So, gonna move the jaw and the stomach. So, okay. Say, see, saw, So you're using your body and your jaw. So your lips are shaping the sounds, the jaw is giving you positioning, and the stomach is giving you more air compression so it can blow against that tighter chord. So as you learn to use your mouth, jaw, and lips in sync with each other, that's going to alleviate a lot of the pressure that can come on the vocal cords when it's trying to hit sounds and it's not getting any help. So what I want you to do is we're just going to go over it a little more and we're going to go over it a little slower. So you're going to go Sue. Now I breathe. So. Say, breathe, see, breathe, saw, breathe, Sue. just put that in a comfortable position that I hope everybody can use for right now. Because we're dealing with the beginning moves or the beginning process of developing the voice, I don't want to really get into high or lowness right now. I'm just trying to be in that mid-range area where everybody should be able to get in. So right now, what I want you to do is I want you to just go back and look at this video again. Memorize each reason for the technique. Not just do. Memorize the reason. This thing up here, this noggin, it will function better when it's given proper information. So I want you to remember, God bless you, and you can do it.